Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a video. This is kind of like a follow-up video from my reaction to the No Tears Left to Cry music video. I wanted to do like a full analyzation of the music video and what I think the music video like represents and what the song means and stuff, because I've been thinking about the song so much and like thinking about the music video, and I have just so many different theories of what everything means. So I just want to talk about it and like I don't know, I want to see what you guys think too. So I don't know, I was really like, I need to just make a video on this because like there's so much to talk about and stuff. So we're just going to get into it because I have a lot to talk about, so let's go. Okay, so I have it written down so I know in order how this is going to go. So I'm going to start with the beginning of the video when the camera zooms in on Ariana in the building with the black dress and the braided hair. So, what I think is the skirt she was wearing along with the cami, like a tank top, I think that was supposed to represent the Dangerous Woman dress, the last costume Ariana wore on the Dangerous Woman tour. It looks exactly like it, or like something like it, like just the whole look looks like the last song from the tour. So then the braid, I'm not sure what her hair was like on the day of the Manchester thing, so I'm not sure if, I know sometimes she wore her hair in a really long braid like a ponytail, so I'm guessing that was a remake of the costume and the outfit she wore last night. So then the building she's in, I feel like, I don't know what the inside of the Manchester Arena looks like or anything, but I just feel like I figured that building somewhat represents what the inside looks like. I could be wrong, I don't know what the inside looks like at all, so I don't know, that's just like my thought. But so the video starts out like that because that was the very beginning of it all, inside Manchester Arena. Like, I'm not talking about the arena, I'm talking like backstage. Like, I don't know, maybe that's what the building looked like. I honestly have no idea, but I know the dress and the hair matches the Dangerous Woman song, like the last, her encore performance, like at the end of the show. So it starts off there, and then the next part is the light part where she's in the lights and she can't like get untangled. I feel like that, like, that pathway that the lights are in, like the square pathway, I feel like that is her path to getting, like, past it. Like, she was so stuck, like, maybe that represents all her thoughts and her feelings and stuff, like, being entangled in everything and you can't get out, and no matter how hard you try, you can't get out, like, they won't get in your head, get out of your head. It's almost like maybe that's what it looks like inside of her brain when everything was happening, because she was just so entangled in everything and she felt trapped. So that's what I got out of that part. Then moving on, the next part is with the stairs. This is where we see her on the staircase for the first time. I feel like since she's sitting on the stairs, and also I want to mention everything turning in the music video, that to me represents that her whole world was flipped upside down and everything like center and like grounded is just like thrown like for a loop, like it's just like thrown out of whack and like you can't control it. I just wanted to point that out because the whole music video is spinning. I just wanted to mention that. So the stairs, I feel like that first time we see her on the stairs, she's at her lowest point because she's sitting down and she's on the bottom end of the stairs. So I feel like that part was where she also started, like, that was where we saw her start to fall off and hang off, and she kept catching herself. It's almost like she wanted to be just done with everything, but she kept holding on. I think that's what that represents. Like, she kept holding on no matter how hard her life got and how, like, out of whack her life got, and she just wanted to hang on. Like, she didn't want to give up. So then, this is deep, guys. So then, we're back in the building at that point, and I feel like that was because she couldn't stop thinking about what happened, because in the beginning, she was in the building, but then she jumped out, she fell through, like, the whole thing, she, like, jumped down, but then we see her back, and I think that's because she can't stop thinking about it, and her mind keeps going back to that place, and it just won't leave her mind. Then the next part is the umbrella with the, on top of the building, when she has the umbrella. I feel like that shows that somehow she got out, yet she's still crying because it's raining. She has an umbrella, and the tears obviously, the raindrops obviously represent tears. So I feel like she got out of that place, but she was just crying and just a mess, and she couldn't deal with it. Like, she had an umbrella to shield it, but she was crying. Like that, I feel like that's where the no tears left to cry comes in, because that at that point in the video, that's where she was crying, and like that just represents how emotionally distraught she was. She got herself away from that place, but she was still dealing with everything emotionally. Then is the part where she falls off the building, and to me that represents how she finally let go of everything. That was when she started to get better, because on that building, she was in that building, she was stuck and trapped. She got on top of the building, she was crying and just emotionally distraught, and then she fell off the building. And that's why I think it's in slow motion. That's why I feel like why it's in slow motion, is because it took a long time to get to that point, but she did it. Like, she was letting go very slowly, and she did it. Then this part with the masks. So we see her in a room. She's upside down, but then the room turns upright, and she's now sitting upright, but she has a mask on. She takes the mask off her face. There is things scattered on the ground. So the masks, I feel, represent the different ways she had to pretend she was okay. Because I know the sign of depression is like you wear a mask and you feel like people only see what you're like on the outside, but they don't know how badly the depression and the trauma and the anxiety is. So you wear a mask to trick people and to make people think you're okay when you're not. So I feel like at that point she was done pretending, she was done trying to make it like she was okay, and she just wanted to let go of everything. People have said that they think the masks represent the eras, but I feel like that is true in somewhat, but I feel like to me it looks like to me I just get the feeling that those are the faces of everything she was feeling. Like that was the final step for her to let go. She let go of lying and like trying to pretend she was okay. Then the stuff that's like on the floor, there's like papers that have like stuff on it. It looks like a maze, and I feel like that represents how she didn't know where to go. She didn't know how to get out or anything like that. Like she didn't know what to do. Then there are the Dangerous Woman bunny ears. That is like so symbolic in itself, just the bunny ears that are there, because that's like the theme. The mask, the bunny ears. There's a bunch of other stuff scattered on the floor too. There's a picture of her ripped up, like a drawing of her ripped up, and stuff like that. I don't know, but there's like a bunch of stuff on the floor. So then we get outside, the next point, and that is when you finally see the light and you see the rainbow peeking out from the buildings, and I feel like that's when she started to get better, because she was done. Like everything before that point she had gotten past and she let it go, but now we're starting to see her get better because there's a rainbow and there's sun, and the angels represent the rainbow. Tears make a rainbow because water makes rainbows like rain does, so that's like very symbolic. And then the last part is when she's sitting in the grass and she is looking up at the sky and there's a rainbow. Like it's not an actual rainbow, but like the sky is colorful and stuff. So she's sitting there, and I feel like at that point she's finally free. Like she's just finally free of everything that went through. Not that she's forgotten about it or anything like that, but she's finally free. Like she's not trapped anymore. She feels like she can do it now, and she knows like the angels will always be with her and everybody will always be with her. Like it's gonna be okay. Then of course the little Manchester bee that flies out in the corner when Toulouse catches whatever Ariana threw. I think it was a rock, but you see Toulouse, then you see the Manchester bee fly out, and that is so symbolic in itself. You have to know what it is, and I feel like that is kind of something special for our fandom because a lot of people don't know that. Like the bee symbolizes Manchester, so I think that's pretty cool to like throw that in. And it's like a really cool way to end the video because again, you have to know, and like I feel like that's like a little thing just for us, like our secret, like our little like secret thing, because like I don't know, because a lot of people just don't know that the bee represents Manchester. So we do, and so I feel like that's just really cool. So yeah, that was my analysis of this music video. There's a lot to talk about, and I feel like I just wanted to get all that out because like I had so much to say about this video and there was so much to take in. I just really wanted to explain it. So if you guys want to talk about anything that I talked about, please leave them in the comments down below. And I will respond to you. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at it. I keep saying I respond to you guys, but I'm so busy. I try my best. So I'm sorry if I don't get to you, like, or anybody. I'm sorry, but like, I read all your comments and I see them all and I love reading them. So I will try my best to get to the comments this time. And another thing I just wanted to throw in, there may not be a video on Monday or Tuesday because I have to do this thing at the dentist and I don't want to do it. I might be getting 3 of my wisdom teeth out, or I might just be getting 1. I'm not sure yet. I have to see. But yeah, so there won't be a video on Monday because that's when I'm getting it and I'm not going to want to do anything. So stay tuned for the next video. I don't know, maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. I'm not sure yet, depending on how I feel. But I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching and for the support, and I will see you guys later. Bye!